into this. Alright, there we go.
There you go.
Oh god, put it on the wrong screen. Hold on, let me... I probably need to close Spotify so I don't mess with that. Okay, so... My ear itches. We have the best intros to this. We have pet peeves, leadership, other ships, favorite songs, and Adobe Flash. And we have Royal this time. So, mental disorders. Yay! I don't know why I chose this topic. Maybe because I bothered to talk about it. Let me see here. Okay, so we've got...
Shan here.
Yeah, I'm here. I just can't really speak because my sister's awake and I don't want her screaming like a maniac running around, you know.
Yeah.
So, I don't know why I chose borderline personality. Maybe because, it's something that, it has a stigma for being, like, very crazy and out of control. There's this YouTuber who does ASMR named Softly Galoshes who says that she does have borderline personality disorder, and she's a very good ASMR artist, but that doesn't mean that. I don't know. Anyway, I was looking into it because I wasn't sure if I had it, but it's not the person's not crazy. They're just the way they have like unstable relationships. They don't really they have a distorted self-image, the way they see themselves and emotions. Like they feel emotions for greater depth, greater ease, like more intensely, and then they can like really like someone and then immediately hate them, like not immediately but intensely hate them, because of environmental causes, like what people do and stuff. And I don't know, I guess there's a lot more I can say on that, but we got to get to the other interesting stuff, which is the pet peeves. So what are you guys' pet peeves?
Alright, pet peeve.
One pet peeve of mine would probably be my
Well, how my pet always peeves me around.
Oh wait, do you guys not know what a pet peeve is?
Oh, peeve means annoying. So
Yeah,
annoying.
pet peeves means things that annoy you, that it's something that a particular person finds especially annoying. So like if people don't use their turn signal, or if they
Oh,
if they like I
they're
don't
talking
know.
about how animals
No,
annoying.
I'm surprised you guys. Hold on, I gotta like get my charger. I always have to do this. I don't know why I don't have this prepared. I gotta grab my charger so my computer doesn't die in the middle of this and we lose this recording. So like people who are acting like they're hurt or sad to just get attention, interrupting, which is kind of minor, talking over other people, continued arguing after being proven wrong. Okay, that's my favorite one. That's my favorite one to hate,
Yeah.
because I know exactly who has done that before.
What
Actually, multiple.
really annoys me is when I'm riding and like a random person on the other side of like the street just pulls up and revs their engine. They own the place.
Yeah.
Like, we know you're in a car and I'm walking, and
Oh, why the hell is this not charging? Hold
a pet peeve of mine would probably be
on. When your laptop doesn't charge. Oh wait, it's charging now. Never mind. When it says it's not charging because it doesn't recognize the adapter, but it's the exact adapter.
Yeah, well, my computer, like, for some reason, it never charges all the way. Like, it always gets, like, 97.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, well, it gets to 100. Then somehow goes all the way down to, like, 97. For no reason, it's, like, not charging.
Something for in school, there was, like, whenever people would be in big groups and stop in the middle of the hallway to talk and blocking the flow. I mean, we had big hallways, but, like, it was still really annoying.
Yeah, I know with my school, the thing is, with the hallways, I have to, like, it's like a maze, trying to get through to get to class. Like, there's, like, 200 kids, and the hallway,
Excuse me.
like, it's a pain because you gotta, like, go through, like 50.
While Chan's explaining the hallways, Royal and I burp.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so, Royal, do you get any other pet peeves?
Mostly about road rage. That's a huge one.
There's too much traffic, not stopping for pedestrians in a crosswalk. One thing is when people have their windows down and they're playing music. That doesn't happen as often, but there's so many people with their windows down. I don't even know why. I'm just like, why do people?
Yeah, when you want to play a game with someone and they just don't let you in because you got a difference and
Oh, you know
they don't
what?
allow that.
There's a big one, where that reminded me of one where when you're playing like Brawlhalla, for example, and you want to play with teams, and you don't want to play with team damage because you don't want to like accidentally knock your teammate off because you want to like go against bots and level yourselves up. But another person you're playing with wants the team damage on, right? So that I don't know, for whatever reason, so that you can knock your teammate off, and it's like the rest of us don't, and they just throw a fit and they're like, well, I'm not gonna play if you're gonna do that, if you're not gonna have team damage on. Girl, boy.
Yep, I totally know who you're talking about.
And I was just like, you know what, bye bye. We're not playing with you if you're gonna do that.
Yeah, I remember you kicked that guy off the group chat.
Of course I did.
Yeah, I remember that. The one guy was like, I won't play.
I at least got a KO on it. At least a KO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's another one where I'm reading off this list on Ranker, which is the biggest pet peeves list. There's one that's cops thinking they can break traffic laws because they're cops. The other day when I was driving, I saw a cop not use his turn signal. I'm just like, okay, hold on a minute.
He's a man of the law and he doesn't know how to use his turn signals, I guess.
I mean, I don't know. There's
you forgot about it, or he just.
Okay. And there's New Year, New Me posts that's on here. Or if you ask someone why and they reply with because I can.
Those New Year, New Me posts, like, they drive me insane.
It's just cliche now.
Yeah, because, everyone does them, and, and it's just dumb.
Loud restaurants. Why don't you just call that loud people? Because it's not the restaurant's fault that people are loud, it's the people. Oh, someone put on this list extra people. That needs to die. I'm sorry. I mean, that already has died, but, Now we just need to work on getting Fortnite to die.
Yeah. So, shall we move on to leadership?
Oh, yeah, the third one, yeah. The leadership, friendship, and relationships, basically. That's fun. I did back, like, a couple years back, or not couple years, it's only been 2 years since I've had the server. I had these, I asked the server how I was as a leader, what they thought of me as the leader, because I needed to get I needed to get an idea of how I was doing, because I don't really have a good sense of self, Oh, girl, every time. But yeah, so I don't know, because there are good leaders and bad leaders. And I'm just like, I don't know. And Chan over here called me an authoritarian, but we joke about that now.
Just shut up.
What the hell? Hold on a minute. What the hell?
What happened?
My text messages are stretching across the screen. I don't understand.
But anyway, I remember when I sent that to you, Cookie, I didn't actually know you all that well. We weren't, like, close friends.
Dude, what the heck? That was so weird. It, like, stretched the text messages across and then, like...
It's all broke.
That's weird. Anyway, yeah, and then there's, people who are really bad in friendships. One of my friends told me that this other with this guy that she likes, or the guy, one of the girls, that guy's ex, right? Was obnoxious and lied to him about being pregnant for attention. And when they broke up, she tried to get back together with him by saying she would kill herself if he didn't take her back. And then he felt bad and took her back. And I'm just like, you never pull that on people. And then, she just goes, she doesn't need a boyfriend, she needs help.
Oh my god.
So, anyone got any friendship stories or leadership, I guess, things to say about that, or I don't
know. Friendship stories. Let me think.
Oh, if you're saying, okay, here's one point. If you're gonna say that you're trying to help someone with their anger issues or fix them, but you're manipulating them into like lying to people about people dying, that's not being a friend. That's being a manipulative bastard.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
We all do. Mm-hmm. And then you proceed to lie to, or say someone lied, but they didn't, and I have seen it. And then try and lie to me and say that, I wasn't doing this, I was totally not, and then literally I have evidence where it's literally like the same thing, and then the guy just says, oh well, I totally like basically plagiarized it by changing one word, and I'm like, that's a minor plagiarism, and I won because he didn't say anything. I mean, he put just a face, and so I'm just like, yeah, he had nothing to say to that. Yeah, you know.
Then he tried to join your Discord server.
Yeah, people try. I mean, he knows who he is, but I know what kind of person that they're like, and I'm not gonna. I have been through so many people who are different, and I know not to do that. Anyway, we're gonna move on to Adobe Flash.
Yeah, with Adobe Flash, it was like there was a bunch of like security flaws with Adobe Flash, so like it's basically like a big security hazard. So Adobe is trying to, well, also because of the fact that a lot of sites are moving away from Flash, they're trying to get rid of it because HTML5 is a lot more secure.
Yeah, and Flash was known for viruses, I think. Yeah, that's what when growing up, they would say, don't play all those Flash games, they'll give you viruses. Where I'm like, okay, I'll get sick. No, I'm kidding. Computer viruses, but Royal, you got anything to say about it?
No, to be honest, I don't.
Alright, so then we'll just move on to our free-for-all. One of the things we're going to do is talk about our favorite songs, and we always talk about music near this free-for-all. Last time because we didn't have Royal around. And then the other times because we were laughing at names. So,
because we are very creative.
Yes.
When it comes to ideas.
We are. Actually, no, we really are. I made a huge list. I mean, I know you were sarcastic, but I was actually going to say there's some truth in that. There's some truth in that sarcasm.
There is truth. But, favorite music, basically.
You guys will just hear thumping noises in the background as I'm trying to, like, move my mouse onto my laptop. Clunk around my laptop. That's what all that thumping noise is from even the old one. So, I guess we'll just go with maybe favorite. Oh, wait, Royal, we don't even know some of your favorite songs. We know, like, less about your favorite songs than we know about each other's.
Well, I do have a lot of favorite songs.
Do tell.
Mostly, I do just probably like listen to beats on the internet, but that's just when I need to at least calm down about something. So mostly I'm like a 21 Pilots type. Probably a mixture of everything, like Gorillas,
Yeah. Oh, because I know you did like Feel Good. You like that song.
Yeah.
I gotta say, my favorite songs
Green Day, like Blink-182, Sum 41, punk songs, basically all punk.
Yep. For fuck's sake, you already said shit, basically.
Sorry. Yeah, I
And
know you do. Sorry, I'm
Your
stealing your
Found
thunder.
Water is pretty good. It's one of my favorites.
Stealing your thunder, sorry. Haley Kiyoko, I'm here. I'm gonna always steal your thunder.
Yeah, I have heard some Haley Kiyoko from
I introduced
you.
him to that, which I found Haley Kiyoko, I think, from just searching songs. I don't know. And then, I mean, I'm more of like, Three Doors Down, Adam Lambert, Alanis Morissette, Alessia Cara, there's the All American Rejects, but most of it is just Avril Lavigne, Billie Eilish, Bright Eyes, Britney Spears, good God. Cascada, Clean Bandit, Coldplay, Demi Lovato, Dido, Disturbed, Ellie Goulding, Evanescence, definitely. There's Foreigner, there's some Green Day, Halsey, Haley Kiyoko, Kelly Clarkson, Kesha, Lady Gaga, Lord, Linkin Park.
I gotta say, like, last summer I was really getting into, like, Weezer and, like,
Neon Trees.
The Killers, that was one of the bands that I got into.
I like the Life is Strange soundtrack because they have like Message to Bears and some other good ones. I like NF. Nickelback was what I grew up with. There's Pink, Phil Collins, Post Malone, Rihanna, or Rihanna, sorry, that's how you say it. Selena Gomez, Sia. I don't really have much Taylor Swift. There's 3 Days Grace. I mean, yes, Zed.
Pretty good.
I also like the NBA 2K19 soundtrack, the music that they freely choose from, the radio celebrities.
You know what? I actually have a suggestion for Spotify, even though they're probably not going to watch this. I could probably just, like, I don't know, email them. But to put a genre filter on the favorite songs or just the normal song list so you can see the genre of the song.
That would be a good idea.
That would actually be helpful because, they don't have an official genre thing, but on iTunes and stuff, and sometimes they're wrong. Like, they named a like rap or hip hop song Christian music when it wasn't, and they named the other one that was Christian music the other thing. And I'm like, no, that's the Christian song. This has nothing to do with Christian music.
This is making me remember. I had like a rap song on like iTunes, and it put it as rock.
Yeah, I don't know. And then you can see on even the Google search when it pulls it from iTunes or whatever, it's just like the wrong genre. I have to check what they put.
No wonder Apple's getting rid of iTunes.
Wait, they are?
Yeah.
No, that's a bad idea.
I know, it's a stupid idea.
Where am I gonna put my thousands of YouTube audio library and Tara Dickoff from K-pop stuff on my phone? Where am I gonna put my video game music?
I think they'll still have that stuff, alright? But, like, it's dumb that they're getting rid of iTunes and replacing it with, like, Apple Music,
Dude, you can't do that. You can't do that. I don't give a crap if they can do that just because they have enough. No, that's an outrage. iTunes shutting down. Okay, here's the end of iTunes. Here's how it will affect you and your music library. Created anxiety in avid users. The good news is that they're not going to stop suddenly working, and every user is in control over what happens, when it happens, and if it happens at all. So it's splitting up the primary services that iTunes combines into 3 separate apps: music, podcasts, and TV. Anyone with an iPhone already has these apps, so Apple's just going to replicate that setup for Mac OS-based computers. Okay. So it's not happening with Windows. It's just with Mac. No change for Windows users. Since this update is Mac OS specific, anyone using iTunes on a Windows computer will see no change either. So there was no discussion by Apple as to whether they'll eventually do the same thing for Windows users, but it seems likely since so many iPhone and iPod users always use Windows. Okay. So what they're doing with the Macs is they're going to, in fall 2019, with the codename of Catalina and Mac OS, they're going to those that choose to install the updated OS will have their music, podcasts, and TV shows transferred to each of the associated apps. Playlists, smart playlists, and music that you rip from your CDs will all show up in the music app. You will still be able to buy music from the iTunes store, and iTunes gift cards will continue to work as they do today. So if for Mac users, okay, so basically it's just shifting them over. It's not deleting them. They're just shifting them over to another app, which is fine.
I just wish it was still like one app, you know.
If you read it, see, that's the thing. That's the problem with these things. You have to read into exactly, instead of assuming that, oh, they're shutting the entire thing down. They're actually keeping your stuff and moving it to separate apps. You know how with Apple and the FaceTime and the calling, where you can FaceTime or call, and they're separate apps, which makes sense. I mean, I get it. It's not really the way you said it. It sounded much less. This is why you research things before you think and say things, because you realize that when you first think that, oh, iTunes is shutting down, they're deleting everything, you can't get your music. No, they're moving it over to the other apps.
And I know they weren't like deleting it, like.
But that's your first thought when you hear that. That was my first thought. But no, they're just moving it over, which is fine. I mean, then you've got like things like Musical.ly, which changed to TikTok, which is kind of like, really, you just rename it. You rename it. It's gonna keep. You're gonna rename it, and then it changes to Vine because Vine's not available. And Musical.ly apparently had that stigma that it was like just lip syncing. It's still Musical.ly to me, okay?
Yeah, I remember like with it was what happened with Musical.ly is there was this Chinese company called TikTok, and they bought out Musical.ly, and basically became.
I guess it's not banned in China.
What?
I guess it's not banned in China.
If I remember, it is actually banned in China.
Boy, what the hell?
Yeah, again, everything's banned in China, right?
That's why there's a TV show for it. Is TikTok banned in China? They can only find and download Douyin, Chinese version of TikTok. What? Why? I mean, I think I know why, but...
Because China. That's why.
It was launched by ByteDance for markets outside of China. So, yeah, Chinese censorship restrictions.
Fun, right?
Well, no wonder it became more like... Oh, no, they made it before, and then they merged it with Musical.ly. They didn't change the name, they bought it, yeah, and then they basically merged it into it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, like,
they didn't change the logo, so I was like, yeah, that's not anything different.
TikTok bought Musical.ly, and like Musical.ly became TikTok, as in, like, you know, they rebranded, basically, like, you know, well, merged them, as you said.
Banned in Indonesia, Bangladesh. They fined them for collecting information from minors under the age of 13 in violation of the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. And then they added a kids-only mode to it, which blocks the upload of videos, the building of user profiles, direct messaging, and commenting on others' videos while still allowing the viewing and recording of content. Okay, but if you're recording content, I mean...
I'll be right back. Alright.
Okay. Well, let's talk shit about Chan.
I'm still not going yet. I was
God
just
damn
gonna
it.
go.
I was kidding. Kidding too. I knew you'd still be here.
I know.
Where's Royal though? Did Royal die? Okay then. I guess it's just me. So let's talk shit about Total. Or not. I don't know. Let me go look through my music. Don't give me
I'm still here.
Oh, there you are. Now you're alive. Welcome back. Do 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 do. It's a setup. It's a setup. It's a setup. Come on, mama. It's a setup. It's a setup. I like this song. Why do I not have these songs on here?
Oh, I'm back now.
Well, you missed nothing.
So going on about the topic.
I mean, we don't have a topic right now. We're free for all. So let's talk about Chan's really long showers.
For fuck's sake.
I'm joshing you.
Why did you say Joshin? What is this?
It's Until Dawn, which is a great game.
Shit. I knew it. It was those Wendigos.
Yeah, this is Wendigos. They're coming after you.
It's all their fault. It's
You're
their
the
fault for
problem.
global warming. Their fault for the war in Afghanistan.
Wait, what? Wait, who? What did I say?
I don't know.
I've got a really bad memory. Who are we blaming for that?
It said something about you were joshing me, and then I said, why
Oh, yeah. Until Dawn, they were in. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about? Who is responsible for things? Dude. Oh, okay, there it goes. My Spotify had like on the recommended songs it decreased the song list, and I was like, wait, what happened? Where did all the songs go?
Clearly, though, the biggest mistake caused by I don't even know.
Did you know I've never played Destiny?
What?
Oh,
Did you know I never played a game in my whole life?
What?
I'm kidding.
Oh, I was singing. Oh shoot, what is it? It's by the Cranberries. I think it was just called Dreams. Yep, it is. It's Dreams by the Cranberries.
Oh.
Every possible way.
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah, I played the song before.
now it's time for us all to sing our favorite song. I'm
No.
kidding.
What have I started?
Insanity.
Welcome to our podcast. We do this every time, where we talk about literally nothing because we got 30 minutes left and we have no idea what to do.
Welcome to our podcast.
Well, Royal seems very absent, but
I'm
still
still
here. I know, that's what I said.
We think we have something to talk about, but in reality, we
We
don't.
had like a million things that we could have talked about, and we went through them all. We had 6 topics that we could have gone through today, that we did go through today. And we're just like, nope, we're gonna go through all of those. So what makes a good leader? No, wait, let's talk about what makes a bad leader.
Fuck, where is that one?
You know what? I'm gonna grab those responses that I got those years ago, like 1 year ago, and we're gonna see exactly what people wrote.
If you have mine as the first one, I am gonna be sad.
Let me see if I can figure out where I put it.
Don't.
I have a picture of kid pics.
Kid pigs.
I think it's on, maybe it's on Discord notes, or maybe, oh god, I don't know which one it is. Let me see if I can, I'll just type leader. Right. Blah 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 blah. Alright, let's see. There it is. Alright, jump it over to here. It is in that same one. Okay, I wasn't sure. Okay, so we've got, the first one is yours though, so sorry.
Don't.
I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna skip yours. Anyway, so Tab had said, oh, well actually no, we don't even have to say that. We just have to say exactly what makes a bad leader. So, if people, let's see here. If you get pissed off a bit too easily, get too harsh at times, overcomplicate things, you need to know how to just chill. I don't know. Did I not pin these? I swear I did. I did pin them.
You didn't for me.
I did pin them. Not each of yours. I have them in one place. Wait, what is this forbidden thing on my birthday? You guys, there is a forbidden message with 3 reasons it's forbidden. This image is forbidden in 3 ways.
Abort the battle bus.
First,
Oh, no.
it's because of the person. Next, it's because it's a Fortnite message. And third, it's on my birthday.
Dear Lord.
Man, that's a lot worse than I expected.
Yeah. Wow. Does that even show up on our welcome things? Super effective. Nope, it's not even on here. Oh no, there is. Ember got that one, and so did Narga.
Oh. Got Narga. I'm gonna stop, alright?
Yeah, it was literally just... It seemed to be a new one. Yeah, it was a very new message. Wait, man, when was that she was on there? On my birthday, yeah. I like how I added her after I posted a bunch of interesting gifs that I was using for my story.
I'm just more thinking about what with the know you thing. God.
What is this from? I need to know what that show is. Yo! Hold on, Cookie needs to stop right now. She's going too far. Scrolling through those the images I was using for my reference for my story, or GIFs as well. Sorry, they're all PG. It's just, you know.
Why did you refer to yourself in the third person though?
Because I'm obviously Elmo. And because I was, you know how people do that when they're like, Cookie, you're an idiot, but, you know.
My uncle does that.
I'm Gollum, didn't you know? Precious! Okay, I'm never doing that again.
Precious. Stop. Oh. Back with the Satan again.
Now you need to clean your tongue, little child.
Clean your tongue, little child.
I love it every time. Where's Royal?
Maybe he's cleaning his tongue.
Okay then.
Yeah, get soap.
So actually, off topic, but I have gone through such hell, you know, from last semester, this past, you know, half of the year, and then the last half of the year, and I'm actually finally back to normal. I'm doing my stuff.
Because you didn't wash your tongue. Oh.
I'm gonna wash your tongue with a freaking mallet if you don't shut. Royal comes in, oof.
Just oof. But yeah, I remember like the hell you were going through.
Yeah, Chan was there for me with it. I was telling him a lot of the stuff that I was thinking and things that I was, all that stuff. I mean, a lot of it I really couldn't go to my family or my therapist about because I'm just like, oh, I don't like that idea. So why not tell a random person?
Why not just tell some random kid online? No, I'm kidding.
Mm-hmm. Granted, I've known you for 2 years now.
Yeah.
I've known Royal for 3. And the rest of them for 3. It's been 3 years since those live streams started, and we're at 708 subs or so. It's been stagnant now, but, you know.
I've known Cringe for like 6 years.
Good Lord, I've known one of my friends since preschool, but we don't really talk much.
Yeah.
I've known one of my friends for, 4 or 5 years? No. 5 years, yeah.
I have a friend who I've known for, like, 14 years.
The Can of Whoop Ass, just a song from Dudes of... Wait, let me read
It's
this.
an actual song.
From Dudes of Hazmat. Yay, okay. What? You know, these first times that we did these, we went by so fast with the time. And now it's just taking forever to think of something, even though we came up with 6 topics this time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, what do we talk about? What, you know, after we have all the topics.
I mean, I have other topics I can pull off. We could probably do that. Because I have a lot more topics that I made a list of. So, bigger topics we've got depression. There's like a bunch of stuff on here. You got staff management, difficult conversations, LGBT. You know what? It's Pride Month. Why not?
With LGBT, I just want to talk about the Straight Pride Parade.
Go ahead. It's led by a gay, apparently.
Yeah, it's
Oh, he left the call.
oh shit, as it broke. Anyway, but yeah, like with the gay pride, not the gay pride parade, the straight pride parade, the marshal of it is like a gay person who is married. You know, just it's funny.
I remember in the first podcast, I was like, what the heck? I was upset about it, but now he told me that today. I'm like, oh, well, that makes it everything better. But the thing is, you shouldn't be. I realize also that I shouldn't be mad at it because it's a straight pride parade, because the thing is, straight people aren't the problem, right? It's the homophobes.
Yeah,
So there's
I
no
agree.
reason to be mad at it. I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, you're straight. You're part of, like, the basic majority. Okay? You're part of the founding fathers. You're part of, like, whatever. But I mean, I don't know. It's like there's a much more controversial thing where it's like you really can't say, it's looked down very upon to be like white pride, and it's like no, just no. I mean, I know I'm white. I mean, we're all white, but I mean, it's still
You know,
dumb.
I always hear like, you know,
Like I'm proud to be something that I can't control. I mean, you can't even control your sexuality either. You can't control your race. You can't control where you come from. You can't control your accent. You can't control, you know, your race. And it's like, yeah, you're proud to be something you didn't control. You're glad that you were born that way. Oh, wait,
it,
no. Actually, that sounds much better when I put it like that. When I put it like you're proud that you were born that way, that makes more sense.
you know, I do like with the gay pride month, like I get where everyone's coming from, but you know, like you can't control the fact that you're gay, you know, you're
Yeah, it's in
born
your
gay.
genes. I mean, there could be testosterone. I read this thing, and I also explained it to my server, which I found out from the L Word. I watched that entire series. It was beautiful. Where with females or males, or there's something with your index finger. I don't know how true this is, but if you have more testosterone, your ring finger is going to be longer than your index finger, and mine is on both hands. And so I looked at my mom's, and hers are actually almost the same length, but my ring finger's longer than my index finger, and apparently that means like you've got more testosterone. And I'm thinking more testosterone would equal you to be more masculine, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Like,
And yeah, and I think because of testosterone, that's leading to maybe want to like, I don't want to say mate, but like prefer that type gender, maybe. Because they're the ones who are going to, make the next generation. But of course, when you're a female and you're like that, that's, you know, thanks, Dad, who I don't even know anything about.
yeah.
Well, Royal's gotta go.
Okay.
All right, see ya, Royal.
See y'all later.
But yeah, so I don't think I really told many people this, but I was adopted, right? So I don't know anything much about my biological parents, um, other than my mom's age, that I got her name. But then, of course, we changed that, and that's about it. I don't know what she looked like. I don't know anything about my dad. But yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like, I know, like a bunch about you, like Cookie.
Yeah, I'm just kind of free for all. I'm just like, you know what? I don't really care. I chose pretty good people. Or actually, no. Good people chose me to watch, right?
Yeah.
I just chose to live stream at the right time with the right thing, and there we go. There's all my interaction that I've always wanted.
I'm just, I'm happy that Cringe introduced me to you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he's like, he was one of my friends that I The funny thing is how me and him met is he used to always just pick on me, being like, haha, you're gay. And
Even though you're older.
Yeah. He somehow knew what it meant to be gay at 8.
Okay, I didn't even know until I was like, what, maybe 10? I was completely blinded to it until I heard the term lesbian at like 10 or whatever. I think it was from my brother. Mr. Random, I think. Or maybe it was from that one friend that I told. And I didn't understand what it was. I didn't know what it was. I just said that I thought this girl was beautiful or whatever. And her mom was like, no, call her pretty. I'm like, what? What's wrong with calling her beautiful?
I remember, like, for me, I learned what it meant to be, like, gay at, like, 10 as
Exactly,
well.
that's what I mean, yeah.
And
it's like 5th grade.
To me, it was like, well, I knew about, like, people who were attracted to the same gender. Like, I knew what that word was, like, gay, but I didn't fully understand, like, until I was 10.
I don't know if it was a bunch of factors of having 2 older brothers and listening to, like, songs that were mostly guys, like, about girls. I don't know if those were those factors. Is it because of genes, because of my hand, or, like, no, I don't mean, like, oh, my hand means that I'm a homosexual. No. I just mean, like, the genetics or, like, environmental. I mean, but even then, it was when I was really young, I still had an interest in them. Regardless, I mean, I would write in my diary as a kid, and I still have that diary somewhere, and I was just, like, writing letters to some girls in my class, but I would never show them it. I would just be, like, telling them about my day and stuff, because I would never really talk to them, because they thought I was weird. And I took weird as an offense when I was a kid. I didn't like being called weird.
I always liked being called a nerd.
It's better than being weird, and because you, as a kid, picked your nose.
I totally don't ever do that. Never in my life. I don't do that ever.
Not if the camera's not on.
I don't know what the hell I'm saying, alright.
But, like, okay, this is an interesting topic that we're about to switch to for the last, 13 minutes. Nose picking. Why are people, I mean, yeah, okay, it's gross, but, like, you gotta clean that out somehow. And I'm definitely not gonna blow my nose because that doesn't do jack crap. And I might get a nosebleed if I do that, which has happened. Or if you're, like, exerting too much pressure on something, you'll, like, get a nosebleed. It's like, why? One time, when I was a kid, I don't know what I was doing, but we had this, like, iron or metal or whatever, like, stocking, like, for Christmas holder thing, and it fell on my head and I had a nosebleed.
One time I tried to... oh, sorry, I can't speak. Anyway, one time when I was a kid, like, I remember, like, my dog, like, jumped up and bit my nose, like, the inside of it.
Ow!
Yeah.
So Mr. Random, when he was a kid, he got bit around the eye by a dog, by their own dog that they had. He was I guess an abused dog, but so Mr. Random had, like, run over the dog's tail or something with, like, a tractor thing, like a toy tractor, and then the dog bit him around the eye. He might as well almost couldn't have had an eye, but he still had an eye. It was just really awful looking. I saw the photos. You know what we should do sometime? We should play Never Have I Ever.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
We can do it for the last 10 minutes. Alright, so... Oh, let me think. Never have I ever... Well, this won't work because I know a lot more that you have done, or what you haven't done. So I guess never have I ever not lived within the vicinity of like a fast food restaurant. Wait, I can't say not. Never mind. That's cheating. Sorry. Never have I ever. God, this is difficult. Why don't you start?
Never have I ever got no. I was kidding. I was gonna say something, but yeah. Never have I ever had a a boyfriend.
Okay, I have. I have. Never have I ever. What? No, I can't even say that because I have. Goddamn, I've had both. Kind of. If you count an online one as one, yeah.
Oh God, my finger is like, my finger. It's all screwed up. I just realized. My arm.
That's what happens when you don't have a boyfriend.
It fucks up your hand.
Fucks up your life too, but okay. Never have I ever. This is a really hard game to play, honestly. I played this like 4 years ago and I knew what to say. Okay. Never have I ever been in a blizzard.
I have. Not fun.
I wouldn't think so.
It's it is absolute hell.
I mean, I guess at least one that doesn't like cover complete cars and you have to snow shovel things. I mean, I went to Colorado, but that wasn't really a blizzard.
Now I'm just remembering when you said like 2 inches of snow was deep or something.
I don't know. Anyway, your turn.
Never have I ever I can't think.
It's pretty difficult. I'm trying to think of things that you would have done and I wouldn't have.
Never have I ever used MySpace.
Same. Never have I ever had a VR headset
Well,
or some kind of virtual reality thing.
well, you know that I had some sort of virtual.
That's exactly why I said it.
Yeah. That one Viewmaster VR thing. Remember when I put my phone in it and
yeah, and you couldn't see it all.
Yeah, and I had my camera on as well, and I let you just
see your point of view. Yeah.
Yeah, and remember there was just a bunch of pop cans.
Oh yeah.
Kind of looks like my room now, actually. Now
probably looked like my college dorm last semester.
Oh yeah.
That was awful. All right, your turn.
Never have I ever.
I can think of tons that you could think of.
Never have.
I think Final Destination.
Wait, no. Actually, I have used a Mac. Never mind. I was gonna say never have I ever used a Mac, but then I just remembered I have. Never have I ever had Dr. Pepper.
Really?
I've never had Dr. Pepper.
Wow. Alright. Never have I ever had a small dog.
A small dog? Is that what we said?
Yeah, a small dog. I've had a medium-sized dog.
Well, my chihuahuas, I guess, would those count as small dogs?
Yeah, those are small dogs. They would call them toy dogs, but Oh, I know more about animals. That's right. I forget I'm the animal expert over here. Although, no, Chan, your dogs are huge dogs. Your dogs are Great Dane-sized dogs. What are you talking about? They're not Chihuahuas. What?
Well, one of the dogs is pretty good at seizing out.
Okay, yeah, that was early on. Anyway, it is your turn.
Never have I ever used a drone.
Yeah, same. My dad had one, but I don't have it.
I bought a drone. Well, my mom bought me a drone for Christmas, but it's just been sitting up in my closet, just unused, still in its box.
I just think that you would take it out, try and fly, and then hit yourself in the face with it.
I'd take it out, try to fly, and then a police
Get arrested
officer.
for a felony demeanor.
Yeah.
Felony demeanor. I don't know if that works. Alright. Alright, never have I ever swam in a river.
Well, I've swam in a lake.
Swam in a lake too. I don't think I've swam in a river though. Maybe I have, I don't know.
Probably have swam in a river. I don't know. I can't remember.
I might have, but I don't know which one's the river.
Never have I ever visited what am I saying? Just never have I ever shit.
Never have I ever been on an airplane. How about that one?
Yeah, I've never been on an airplane. I wish I would. I wish I could be on
Yeah,
an airplane.
I was like, this should be easy for you. You know, so many things that I've done that you haven't. But yeah. Anyway, you're probably tired. But yeah, I've been on several airplanes. Traveled across most of the South and one Midwestern state. Definitely some in the West. And out of the country.
Yeah, I can name all the states that I've been to. Michigan, 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 Michigan.
Did you forget about Michigan?
Yeah.
God damn it, Chan. That was the only one you didn't go to.
I know.
Oh God.
God, how could I forget Michigan?
I mean, it's right next to Michigan. It's the only state that borders Michigan.
I've always wanted to, go to Chicago.
Yo, same.
Oh wait, there. Never have I ever been to Chicago.
Yo, same. I wanted to go though. I mean, I told you that. All right, never have I ever. Been in one country for all of my life. Like from birth to now.
Well, I haven't lived in the same county. Did it? No.
We got one minute left.
Never have I ever lived in the same city for my entire life.
Same.
U.S. city, alright?
Also same. Because my parents got divorced, remember, and they moved?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, let's see here. Oh, we hit 1 hour. We're good. We're good. Thanks for watching the podcast.
Never have I ever questioned my life for an hour.
I gotta play the team out.
Never have I ever had a Discord call that doesn't screw up.
Pretty sure that's false, but we'll go with it.
Well, I never have.
It's a rare occurrence.